Welcome to Ahmed's Two Cents. In this video, we are going to have a discussion about a question: should I come to United States to do my bachelor degree or master degree? And this question, many of the students ask me on the Facebook group, and here are some points I have written. We can go over them, and then you can make decision according to your situation, whatever works best for you. So, if you come to do your bachelor degree from United States, there are some benefits. Okay, you will learn the system of study. So here in United States, I have seen that there are a lot of assignments. The way the grading part is done, that's totally different from the country I came from. I came from Pakistan, so we have exam at the end of the semester, or though, and we had some in the middle of the semester exams and all that, but the grades were not considered. So here you will see how the grading system work, how the assignment work, how the exam part work. So you will learn a study of system of study. That's really good. After high school, you start learning that, and then you can go for your master or PhD. So you have a good base how the system of study works in the United States. So okay, you will be fluent in the language spoken in the country. So you can tell, like, if I came to do my master degree here, and my English is not that great. I try to make sense whatever I can. But if the person is coming here, like kids came, my couple of kids, they were here when they were 5 and 6. So think about them. They speak really good English, and the guys I meet sometime, they came to do bachelor degree. Their English is more professional, or they speak really good English according to the country. And where it comes to me, I did masters, and you never get chance to talk a lot of with the people, and you get into job right away, and your English is pretty much the same way what you brought from your country, and you make it work though. But anyways, so that's one thing. Going through the interviews, if you are going in marketing, if you are going in some other field of work, like I'm in computer science, so a software engineer, I really don't speak with people a whole lot, so I can make my things work. But if you are in the field where you have to communicate with people a lot, it's good idea you start a bachelor in the United States. So, okay, you will get the chance to find a job and apply for it. OPT but is only for 1 year. So if you do your bachelor degree from United States, you will get 1 year OPT after finishing your bachelor degree. So in 1 year, if you find the job related to your field of study, then you will be able to get into the work visa. But OPT is only for 1 year. So just keep in mind. We'll discuss what we have in master degree. Okay, you might find the course which you can't get admission in your own native country, and due to low grades, and then that's very good point, because I know friends. One of my friend, he had 89.6, and he could not get into the school in Pakistan, and that was terrible. I mean, if a person want to be engineer, let's say electrical engineer or chemical engineer, and just because of one small person, he can't get into it. That's really painful for the person if he been dreaming for that career. So the guy, he got the admission here because there are a lot of universities here. So there is a less competition in a way, I will say, but there are good universities. If you find a good university that can accept you with those grades, and in your native country you can't pursue the career you want to pursue, I will suggest, okay, go for the United States. All right. And so some disadvantages of doing bachelor degree: chances to get visa are a little less compared to master degree, because you would not have background really, like, okay, you just finished the high school, and you don't have any experience, so you don't have like a finish. Actually, you really didn't choose the field of study as a point. So if you have a bachelor degree and to go master, you can kind of have some background with it. Okay, have to have a strong bank statement, as bachelor degree is 4 year degree, and you need to prove that, like, you have enough funds to support that. So that's one of the problem I see, that, like, okay, with the master degree you are just going to be here for 2 years, and for bachelor you 4 year. How you are going to accommodate if you are from a middle class family and you don't have that much money to show and all that. Okay, so you have to pay for 4 years. That can be costly. So in your native country, let's say I went to engineering, I didn't really pay anything, to be honest with you. It was maybe 1,000 rupees. That's like $10 a year. and I don't remember exactly, but it was very small amount. And In the government universities and schools in Pakistan, sometimes you don't pay a whole lot tuition. So if I would be coming here, I would have to pay for 4 years of bachelor degrees. That can be costly for mediocre family. So think about that. If your parents or a family can afford it, fine. Otherwise, you can't really, like, you have to work hard outside, out of campus, maybe some or on campus, or whatever the jobs you have to do to support yourself while you are studying your bachelor. So if you are in your country, you're living with your parents, they are making all the payments. The tuition is very less, or you're not paying any tuition, and doing a bachelor degree free pretty much. I will suggest, okay, you can do it there, because here you have to pay the tuition and work hard to make that money as well if your parents can afford it. You will be not be able to spend time with the family. That's one of the things. Sometime in our native country, to be honest with you, if you are from developing country, you are poor and or mediocre, you don't care about, like, okay, I need to spend time with my family or not. But for some people it is spending, like, okay, you till high school, you are just like a child, you are a kid, and your parents treat you like a kid, and they take care of your all the things. Now when you're 18, you are kind of start your adulthood, and now it's the time to bond with your family, make a relationship with your father or mother or sisters and siblings, and your relatives, and show yourself as adult in the culture. But if you come to United States, you are not going to get that chance to spend your time. So your parents have seen you as a child, and then you came to United States to do your bachelors and do your masters, and then start working. So you will not have that strong relationship sometime, because you are going to be away from the family. I don't know, it does matter for some people or does not. So every family and every person is different. But this is one of the point. If you feel like, okay, you need family, you need to make some bond there, you want to spend some time with your parents, why not do your bachelor's from there if it is cheap, and then come for masters. Okay, benefits of doing masters from United States. The biggest benefit I see, that's getting the OPT for 3 years. So if you are doing a master's in STEM field, such as science, technology, engineering, and math, okay, so that can be in, chemical engineering, electronics engineering, software, IT. You are in nursing, you are so anything, MSc chemistry. So anything that's related to science and technology, you will be getting 3 years of OPT. So once you are done your master, you get 3 years of OPT. That means you can try to find a job in your related field, and you have 3 years to work in that field, and then you can switch your F1 visa while you're on OPT to the work visa. So that's one of the biggest plus I see, if you are coming for master degree. Okay, you have good chance to get GA and TA to cover your expense while you are doing your master degree. So you can get graduate assistantship or teacher assistantship to cover your expenses. So I got the GA when I was in my masters. So I didn't pay anything, but I was getting around $1,000 from the school every month. So it was very helpful for my living, and I had a car, so put the gas in or food and everything. So $1,000 was enough money for me and a couple of kids and family to live on while I was a student. I was a student. Okay, there is extra quota for students who have done masters from United States when they convert from different visas to your work visa. So let's say if you have done masters in computer science or any other field, there is a 85,000 seats or visas available for work visa every year. So 20,000 out of them are reserved for the people who have done their master from United States of America. So that's really good, because if you have done your master degree, you have more chances to get your work visa as compared to the person who has done bachelor degree. So if you want to consider working in the United States, yes, come for after your bachelor's and do master in the United States. That will help you to get more time to find a job, as the OPT is for 3 years after your master's, and also you have extra quota in the work visa lottery. Getting visa will be easy as compared to bachelor. So let's say you are done with your master, you know your field. Let's say you have computer science or media arts or nursing or anything. Now you know your goals because you are gonna pursue your masters related to your bachelor degree field. So that kind of sometime it helps to getting the visa, and you have something to talk about it what you have done before high school. You really don't have anything to talk about your field of interest, but here you have a lot of background with your bachelor degree, and you can convince them why you are pursuing your master degree from United States. Okay, you will be paying less money, as we see that master degree can be finished in 2 years. So bank statement that you will be showing doesn't have to have funds like a bachelor degree, because bachelor degree is for 4 years and here master degree is for going to be only for 2 years. So that also helps, like if you are from mediocre family, can't afford all that expenses for 4 years, you can show for only couple of years and you will be fine. Okay. You have more chances. So you have work visa. That's one thing if you want to settle down in America. Also, you after your master degree, if you are really good, smart person and you don't mind, you need to get married. You are at the age of marriage. You can also have more chance to get married in America. Let's say you are from Pakistan or India or Bangladesh and you just finish your masters in IT here in United States or nursing. There are a lot of people from your country you can find, and they're also interested in educated people. You can get, if you're a boy or a girl, doesn't matter. You can maybe get into the relation and get married. So that's also help you to get your green card. If you get married here, you don't have to go through the work visa process. And if you really, if somebody has master degree, people see him as educated person, and it's easy to settle down after marriage here in United States. Disadvantages of doing masters, I will say you are going to spend less time in United States because you just came, you have bachelor degree, you came for master, so you're going to spend 2 years, and you will be busy writing assignments, writing thesis, and all that. So you will not get chance a whole lot chance to talk with people, and if you do not get chance to talk with people, and you came from the background, I can tell you, like I came from the background, didn't go to even school, which was the English medium school. So you are going to have some difficulty when you're going to go for the interviews because you never spoke English in your own country. And on top of that, when you come even in United States, you are talking with or living with the people who came from your country as well. So I lived with Indians or Pakistanis, and we speak our own language all the time, even we were doing master degree. So that was one of the difficult thing. Okay, you don't really speak the language of this country. How you pass the interviews? So that's a little hard for people. As you spend less time in the United States, you make less friends, and you speak less English here, and that's going to be a little difficult passing the interviews after your master degree. But you can make it work. I told you, if you are in the field such as software engineer, nobody cares about the English a lot. But if you are in the field where you have to do a lot of communication, that does matter. So this is one of the disadvantages. I see that. I hope after going through all this list of benefits and disadvantages of doing bachelor or master degree from America, that you will be able to do some better decision, or at least it will help you to do better decision. I thank you watching my videos, and subscribe if you like my effort.